So,
Hey, good morning.
What's up?
You
Good
doing
morning.
okay today?
I'm
Dallas?
doing good today. I'm doing good. Yeah. How about you guys?
I feel like today is one big.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
We-
mine is coming. My
Yours
big
is coming.
is coming.
You're coming.
It's coming for you.
It's going.
Not here yet, but
It's coming for you.
yeah, no, I'm good. I feel like
Da-da-da-da.
I felt it last week, but I don't know if you guys get like dry hands and lips.
Oh, yeah.
But man, it's full in full swing right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
So
been using the chapstick all
Yeah.
week long.
I feel
man.
like my body is just convincing itself it's not sick, so
Yeah.
I'm not sick. But I feel like the moment my body says, "Okay, we can be sick now," then
Yeah.
it's
I do
then
that
it's
every
gonna
year.
happen.
I
Yeah.
do that every year. People
I'm trying
are
not to do that, but it's so hard.
People
Yeah.
are like, people go get the flu shot, and I get it. I respect it. Like, no big deal. I don't do it because sometimes I'm like, the week I get the flu is the week that I'm like, I will not do anything.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I've been doing all this stuff.
You're telling me I have a reason to not work?
Because it always happens like
Sign
the
me
week that I need the most rest anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you start
Yeah.
for me, like student ministry.
Yeah.
After this point, we had our Christmas party yesterday. Awesome night.
Yeah.
Just so
Did you guys tear
fun.
down the Christmas stuff?
I will. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I
Unless
thought
you want
maybe-
me to leave it up.
No.
I haven't done it yet.
Yeah,
I thought it
have
was all
more
down.
work to
Zach
do.
was thinking about doing a Christmas in July series and thought you could just let it roll.
Leave it till July.
Yeah.
Could you do that for me?
You want to do that? Okay.
Good idea, Dallas.
Yeah.
we
I
won't
thought-
tear down your Christmas stuff across the street.
No.
but
That, just
I have a
in here,
couple
we're doing
trees.
Christmas in July.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing Christmas
Yeah,
in July.
Exactly. Yeah.
Mhm.
He was thinking in
In
student
July.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll leave the Christmas stuff up
It's
until then.
just going to be Zach here. Everybody else is going to
Yeah,
be gone.
yeah,
Because
exactly.
we don't meet for student ministry.
Exactly.
I'll be home for Christmas.
All by myself. Actually, that song's sad anyways. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
if you ever listen, like it's happy words with sad melody. Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah,
A lot of
that's
Christmas
actually
songs
that's
play
the
on that.
best, man. I
Yeah,
love that.
I love
think
that.
We don't do that
So, yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
And
Or
I
when a
think-
song
does that
has
just
sad words with
translate-
a happy melody? That's
Yeah.
also great.
That is
Strange.
good.
It's like
I
Ring
feel
Around
like-
the Rosie.
I feel like the sad
Ooh.
melody with happy songs translated as cozy
Nostalgic.
or nostalgic.
Yeah, I'll be
Also
home for
true.
Christmas is very
Yeah.
nostalgic to me.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That
Interesting.
feeling of nostalgia lives
Yeah.
in that song.
Yeah.
So I considered doing the song "What Child Is This?"
Yeah.
or "God Rest You Merry Gentlemen" or "Come On Come Emmanuel."
Yeah.
We actually didn't do any of those, and we probably won't. So
Yeah. This year. Yeah.
this year, yeah.
Yeah.
But July,
But in July, if you come back for July,
In
we
student
just
ministry.
made
Here in the- yeah.
student ministry.
but with me by myself in there,
Yeah.
Are you gonna play acoustic or electric?
electric,
Okay,
just to make it
gotcha.
weird.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
wanted to.
I was gonna say acoustic, but
Yeah.
that'd be too normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we didn't do any of those. But I think that's one of my favorite like Christmas nuances is that we have these songs that are,
Sad but happy.
yeah.
and it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, the whole story of Jesus is
Mhm.
sad.
Well, there's just so
and
much
happy at the same
minor
time.
chords.
Yeah.
So many
But the-
minor chords.
but
Hey,
yeah.
I need to step off camera and take a phone call really
Okay.
quick.
Okay, you're
All right,
good.
see you later, Dallas.
We'll keep it running. Now the question is, do I go to that seat or do I stay here and we just?
You could
pretend
just stay
like-
there. You
we
could just
just
stay there.
You want me to scoot over a
Yeah.
little bit?
Sure. I don't know.
You want me to scoot over?
I don't know.
this
But
way?
anyways, if you're watching right now,
Yeah.
please tell us what your favorite Christmas song is,
Mhm.
and then tell us why, because I'm sure there's some good reasons why. Maybe like if it's in a minor key, or
yeah.
or maybe the unexpected.
What's your favorite Christmas song, Zach?
You know what? I really like. We actually did this a few years ago with the staff. We had like, I think the series was called Christmas Playlist, and we like actually
Wow, that
chose
was
like
so quick.
5 to 10.
Welcome back.
You
There
guys
you
know
go.
this.
Oh, I was prepared to talk for like 40
The
more minutes.
The whole point of talking on the phone is to get off of the phone.
Oh yes, so true.
So we did Christmas Playlist.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
And
Yeah.
I think the one that always just pops into my head
Song is
is I think it's called the Christmas Waltz.
the Christmas
What?
waltz.
You may not even know this, but it's so good.
Christmas time
No, not
is
that one.
here.
Oh,
That's
that might
beautiful.
be a
That's-
close second.
I'm singing at least as good as those kids
That's
did.
that's beautiful.
You're right. I like
I
Wonderful
think-
Christmas Time a
hey,
lot.
Why didn't
Yeah.
you get a mic yesterday?
I think that's
Right.
Paul McCartney, right?
Paul,
like it's not the
Paul
Beatles,
McCartney.
it's Paul McCartney.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like that one a lot. It's just like got the cool like.
I love
bow,
that.
bow,
I
bow.
love that song. Yeah, it's a good one.
It's the weirdest synth, and they're like,
Uh-huh.
"Hey, but I think it works."
Yeah, huh?
That's my bad accent. Yeah, man, but I think it's gonna work.
Do you know what I mean?
No, Know what I
Okay.
mean? And
That's his Liverpool accent.
You
Oh
heard
my!
that here first.
Yeah.
That was awful.
yeah, it was bad.
And
So-
last.
yeah, never doing that again till later today.
Yeah.
But
Oh my
but yeah, so I
goodness.
like that one a lot. But the Christmas waltz
Timestamp will make
is
it a meme.
oh, you know what? This isn't a Christmas
I don't
song.
even see the timestamp.
I know.
It's up there somewhere.
Yeah,
we'll
it's
get it.
5
Keep
minutes or
talking,
something.
Zach. Jeez.
So this isn't a Christmas song, but there's a song called St. Patrick's Day by John Mayer.
I'm just
Have you listened
waiting.
to this?
I'm just waiting for my chance
Well, this
to
is
say.
quite the path to get to your favorite Christmas song.
all I asked them guys was, "What's your favorite
So
Christmas
next,
song?"
what's your favorite 4th of July? Because we're just doing all the holidays
Yeah,
until
since
Christmas, right?
me and
Well-
Dallas don't get to answer, why don't you just tell us some other songs you like, Zach?
all my favorite 4th of July songs are Christmas songs.
Okay.
Oh
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah, that makes sense.
So
I asked the wrong question. That's on me.
this is a
guys.
good bit. No. So St. Patrick's Day I like because
Yeah.
it has this crazy chord progression that you can't play.
Yeah.
It just brings you back to your culture, huh?
And basically, I think the synopsis of the song is like we're kind of like it's from a single person's perspective, I think. But you're like in winter and it's like lonely, and I think that's what it is. I don't know, but it's just got this winter vibe, and it's not really Christmas.
Yeah.
Especially like religion, but it's just got a cool Christmas vibe. You should go listen to that. But the Christmas waltz is really good. You
Okay.
guys don't know what it is. It's like, it's Christmas time this year.
Oh yeah, I know this song.
And I'm
Yeah.
gonna fall in love and those aren't the words.
I don't know this
And
song.
I am
Oh
a
yeah.
worship
I know
minister.
this song.
Yeah, I like that. And Zoe Deschanel does one.
Oh.
Does a version. I think
Yeah.
it's She and Him is the
Yeah.
group.
It's probably the
So-
weirdest version of it.
I don't know, man. That's what got me. So anyway,
Yeah.
those are not traditional ones, which is why we did the Christmas
Yeah.
playlist
Yeah.
a few
Yeah.
years back. Which
That
maybe
was so fun.
we need to do that again.
Yeah.
I don't know
or at
what
least
this
make
is.
a playlist.
So we like as a staff we made playlists but we didn't tell anybody who made which one, and it was like a guessing game on
Oh,
social
yeah,
media
yeah,
of guess
yeah.
who made this.
We could do that without the
I-
series being tied to it.
Oh, for
and
sure.
it would be
I will
awesome.
say
Yeah.
I love when we do guessing games on
Yeah.
Facebook page because everybody gets. It's so funny to
Yeah.
see who. Like I remember when I first started working here, like within the first few weeks, it
Uh-huh.
was a snow day.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we were all on Zoom.
Yeah.
And we all
Oh,
had those
man.
profile pictures.
Yeah,
that
those
were
crazy
like-
ones.
Oh man, yeah, it
was
took
like,
us a while to
who
get
is
started
who?
on that meeting.
Yeah, that meeting took a while,
Yeah.
but
So
so
Christmas
fun.
waltzing, gotta love it.
Yeah. What's your guys' favorite Christmas song?
Dallas is gonna.
I mean, don't
Scoff,
ruin the series in the future.
uh,
when we
I
do
won't
that.
scoff. Give it.
Mine is "Oh Holy Night," but the Phil Wickham version, the
Oh.
older Phil Wickham version,
Okay.
because his vibrato, it gets me, man. It gets me.
It gets you every time.
Yeah, it gets.
Yeah.
gets-
Because he uses it every time.
yeah, he does.
Gets you every time.
but it's I.
guys can take
I
that one
really
home.
like vibratos that are
Aggressive.
that move up in pitch
Uh-huh.
instead of down in pitch. Like Freddie Mercury, his
Okay.
moves. Most people's vibrato moves down in pitch.
Okay.
And my favorite
Oh.
ones just kind of move because it
I was
almost feels
thinking
like
about
this
the guitar
like
vibrato, not the vocal
no,
vibrato.
not the guitar vibrato. His vocal
Oh, gotcha. Because
vibrato.
he uses the guitar one every time too.
Yeah, he does.
You're putting Phil Wickham in a box here.
He always
He
does.
put himself in a box.
I guess he's been in your box for a long,
He's
long
put
time.
himself in the box.
He's
He's got that one song,
he's got that many
and
one
it's
songs.
like 12 of them.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, as
No
I was
comments here
saying,
for me.
see, I told you guys he would scoff.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine.
Just
I
not the way
told
you
you.
expected.
I would
I
like to
told
hear
you.
your Phil Wickham song.
My Phil Wickham
Yeah,
song.
that song. That.
Oh Holy Night.
Yeah, that
You
one.
want me to sing Oh Holy
Yeah,
Night?
go ahead.
No, I can't do a vibrato like he can do it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna out myself on a podcast like that.
Oh man,
I know you two just did, but I'm not that guy.
Oh no, I was messing around.
However, you play
Yeah, I
the
was too.
song, and I can't help but sing along.
Yeah. I don't know. My favorite Christmas song. So this is also like much like Zach. It's not a Christmas song. It's a New Year's song. Ren Collective, their version of Auld Lang Syne. Oh my goodness, it is so good.
They have another song that's
What's
really
it called?
The Auld Lang Syne.
I don't remember how that song goes, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's good. And then I like Stephen Curtis Chapman a few years ago released a Christmas album. Joy is what it's called.
Okay.
And that whole thing is super good. Like he gives you all of that warm love. Yeah.
There's a song from Rend called Christmas in Killarney.
Yeah.
And it's just got so much energy.
I think you just like Irish
Yeah.
songs.
This is
What's the title of the album?
You can read it.
A Jolly Irish Christmas. First we were talking about
they're Irish.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
That
But
was St.
you're
Patrick's
pulling
Day.
it up. First we were talking about St. Patrick's
It's not
Day.
Irish at all. It's because it takes you through all the winter holidays and through Valentine's Day, and then it's like if we stay together, we can at least be safe till St. Patrick's Day. That's the like finishing line. So
Yeah.
that's the only part that has St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
it's not
okay.
like Hawaii.
However, like
That's my favorite Christmas song. Once I was. I love it.
That's so
This is a real bona fide Monday.
Oh my gosh, I'm laughing so hard.
yeah.
Do you guys remember that era of? Sorry, I'm so random today.
No, you're good.
Of whose line is it anyway? They do the and then they were doing ad lib improv stuff. It was incredible. And I'm like, how are they going to land this? They landed it.
I just like watching. I got tears in my eyes. I like watching you go. Yeah, I did.
If you think Zach should do a Riverdance video, give us a heart emoji on this.
Well, with AI now, anything is possible. So
That's
so
it.
true.
okay.
So true.
Anyways.
Finally a use
Christmas in Killarney.
for my
Yeah.
That one's good too.
I would say that also he has on that album a song In the Bleak Midwinter. Oh man,
dude,
it's
that song.
so good.
I first encountered that song in maybe 8th or 9th grade, something like that, in choir, and I was like, "Where's this song been?"
Yeah,
And so I really love the song we did this week.
Yeah.
He Shall Reign Forevermore.
Yeah,
It
it's
starts
great.
with the words to that song, and which I don't know. I don't know what the weather would have been like at actual Jesus being born Christmas time.
Yeah,
But I like to imagine that it was snowing.
yeah. Most people
was
do.
not.
It
was not.
Very likely was not.
It was not.
Yeah. So,
But in the bleak midwinter feels like, oh yeah, Jesus is being born. They're going through struggle. Like we're walking outside and it's cold, and none of that's real.
yeah.
It's like just fake it. So
yep, absolutely. Fun. Well, if you couldn't tell, it's Christmas time.
It's Christmas time.
So
in the city.
And I think the title of today's cast is definitely referencing yesterday's sermon where I talked about the Mint Man.
yes,
Mint Man.
that was close. That was almost clickbait.
That was like, but that was less Batman and more like Super Mario Brothers in the tubes. Da 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 da.
Man. That's a new superhero.
You're right. I'll try it again.
So-
I don't think that Joey's actually heard this thing.
I have heard it. Okay.
My kids watched it the old one, the Adam.
I hated it, man. Golly, what a. I've
it's so bad,
seen
it's so
very
good.
little of the TV show, but I have seen the movie. Oh my Lanta! Wow, wowie! The world's greatest detective.
Where does the saying "Oh my Lanta" come from? Have you ever wondered that?
I don't know, but I
The
am
Ringer.
from Georgia.
The Ringer.
The Ringer?
I don't know. Maybe. Yeah.
What?
Maybe.
You have to look it up.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
All
that's
right.
a deep cut.
I don't know, but I'm from Atlanta, so people say
you
that
think
down
it's
there.
Atlanta?
No, I'm just saying that people say it.
Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta.
Oh my Atlanta.
I'm thinking it's more having to do with like the Mylanta.
I hope people enjoy
I
this
don't
Isn't
type of
Mylanta
humor.
like a milk of magnesia? I wonder if it's like a that gives me heartburn saying.
Maybe.
Oh my gosh.
This is for
Maybe.
free, guys.
Who
you
knows?
guys get this for free.
Oh my.
The etymology. Someone look up the etymology of "Oh my
Guys,
Lanta."
we
I know.
almost started talking about the
I know it's
sermon.
Full
We
House.
were
We
so
have a computer.
close.
Yeah, I know it's
We
Full
do.
House, but you know.
This is Oh my Lanta. You got to type in origin. Oh, it's from a G-rated
Oh.
substitute for Oh
Full
my
House.
gosh.
Well, yeah, Full
Full
House popularized
House.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just type in origin up there.
It just gave it to you.
Yeah, but like maybe it goes deeper than all of this. Brant, you're right.
Oh.
You were so right, Dallas.
Well, you can't say
Right
Mylanta
on
without thinking about that.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's why they
I'm
said
going to be honest, guys. I don't know what Mylanta is.
It's like Tums but liquid,
That's
and
a
also
family.
minty chalky.
Mylanta.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna buy it now.
This is
Mylanta.com.
Wow, that's a serious website.
You know what I don't see on here? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
That's what you need. Coat and Cool.
Coat
Mint
and
chocolate.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow, we're getting more than we paid for.
Yeah, you're getting a lot more than you paid
And
for.
they get none of this.
That's a really good
So,
website.
but
This is for us, not
Speaking
for
of
you
minty,
guys.
we had the mint guy in the title today,
Yeah.
right?
So, oh, Mylanta.
Oh my land!
I was right
we had
on
the
the
mint
money
guy
there.
in there. And so what we were talking about though yesterday really was navigating like relationship complexity.
Yes.
Which is something I think I've heard some people need to navigate around the
I don't
Christmas
think that's
season.
applicable around this time of
No,
year.
yeah, for sure, for sure not.
Yeah.
And so we were talking about that, and so yesterday's message was one of those like conundrums where it was very much not a Christmas message, but
Yeah.
it was also very much a Christmas
Yeah.
message.
I told you after
Uh-huh.
after service that it felt to me like a podcast episode of the Worship
Yeah.
Hangover. The
Uh-huh.
whole sermon did, and I was like, "This is hilarious.
Yep.
This is so true."
Uh-huh.
And it was quiet when you said EGR,
Yeah.
but I went,
yeah.
"Oh yeah."
I think you've like tagged that a few times in the last month
yeah.
or so,
Yeah.
and so maybe that's gonna make it
Yeah.
into the
People are going to
values.
pick it up.
Yeah,
It's the
Well,
vernacular.
It's really funny because
it's a good thing to think about.
Yeah.
I don't feel like we as a staff really use that phrase much.
Yeah.
But we've all
We all know what it means.
We all
know
know.
what it means.
I learned it
would-
at Ozark.
Yeah.
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 And honestly, the bridge sacrifice you make a way for others
Yeah.
is like EGR lends
Yeah.
you to do that thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah, and I think, I definitely, if you were paying attention, I hit on a few core values in the message yesterday.
I
and
did.
that was
I
one
did
of
notice joy was another
Yeah.
one. How do you bring the light in the midst of darkness?
them. Yeah. So that was in there. Your role is vital. Like we talked
Yeah.
about dependability a little bit.
And the Mint Man was
Yeah.
making a way for others
yeah.
as much as
Yeah.
he maybe
Yeah.
didn't know that he was.
Yeah,
So-
exactly. So
Yeah.
it was, but it was about that, and like how do you navigate like complexity in a way that is healthy and helpful, and so you all know that I'm a person that's like all hot takes, and so like in our
What?
our boundary
No.
our current boundary culture, I just don't like. I don't think it's healthy.
Mm.
I think having some boundaries is healthy. I think if you have so many relationships where you have all of the boundaries, maybe that's not healthy.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I
and
mean?
that's like the swing of the pendulum. You swing
Yeah.
one way and you're super unhealthy because you have no boundaries.
Right.
And your life is terrible.
Yeah.
But then you're like, oh, I can be healthy. And then I'm like, I know how to make boundaries. Other side.
Yeah.
Is also kind of,
Then you
Yeah.
become closed off.
it's not likely to be
So like
healthy
again, I
in
say
a similar way.
boundaries for safety is an important thing. We need to have those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And those are things. And some of those extend onto my kids. I will make sure that I'm in situations with them that keep them safe. Like
Yeah.
like those are
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think boundaries for comfort are good like 1/10 of the time that they're applied.
Yeah.
It's hard to have boundaries, but also like flex on your boundaries without flexing on all your boundaries. I think that's what makes it hard.
Yeah.
Because if you flex on some of your boundaries, which maybe it's a categorical thing, and you need
Yeah.
to say these boundaries we will not flex on,
Yeah.
these boundaries we will flex on, because sometimes it's
Yeah.
somebody needs your help and you just need to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
And
And sometimes
not just us as ministers, but everybody.
and sometimes like you just have to know there are going to be some people in your life who aren't healthy. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And hopefully if you're following Jesus, your goal in that is to speak some health into them. But if you hide from them, if you create a boundary that keeps yourself away from them, they're certainly never going to be healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And I don't mean unhealthy for you.
Yeah.
Like that's where safety maybe comes into play.
Mhm.
I mean just unhealthy.
Mm.
Like that's a thing. And I think my generation in particular, I think my generation in particular, which is like I'm the oldest millennial, okay. I think that we
That's a t-shirt.
Yeah, for
I'm the
real, that's a
oldest
t-shirt.
millennial.
For real. Actually, Alpha Henry's the oldest millennial. She had a birthday last week.
Oh, hopefully she's not watching because
Y'all can send that to her. So
Clip it.
that's right. But I think my generation in particular has turned boundaries into Jesus. Like that's their savior.
Mm.
So
Well, I don't think it's just yours either. Like I definitely see that a little bit.
But who's lacking the boundaries? Like, which generation would be lacking the boundaries? I don't know if that's a helpful question or not, but
I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that question. So I was raised by boomers, right? You know, and so, and as a not Christian,
Yeah.
like not Christian family. So I don't know what it would have looked like for my parents to have set healthy, helpful boundaries in my family situation.
Sure.
You know, I don't know what that would have looked like.
And self-help
necessarily.
culture has driven boundaries in Christian circles and secular circles. So
Yeah.
so it's like maybe like I think some of my like upbringing was part of like just a lack of knowledge about those things.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can necessarily like blame someone for that, but like having the vocabulary to talk about some of the things I think is helpful in some ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we throw anxiety around like,
And again,
Crazy.
boundaries are helpful. So like tonight, okay, December's been wildly busy for my family, right? And so a couple of weeks ago, I just started telling people like, if you want an evening meeting, it's going to be in January, right? Okay, so tonight, my schedule for tonight is my family's going to go see the VU lights. So I set a boundary around tonight. Like this is something that my family's going to, like, I think boundaries are healthy.
Yeah.
That I'm not saying boundaries aren't healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm saying that boundaries that isolate me from difficult people maybe aren't healthy.
yeah.
Well, and I think that's the thing is like, you know, what is the motivation behind those things?
Yeah.
You know, and that's, you know, goes into a lot of what you talked about yesterday and this idea of love and what love actually does and what
Yes.
love doesn't do, you know. And I thought you talking about like, I don't know, I mean, I have actually before, but I always love when love is talked about as honor.
Yeah.
Honoring somebody,
Yeah.
like
That's good.
cherishing them, or
Yeah.
you know, like what you said, like the definition,
Assigning the proper weight.
Yes,
Yeah.
the proper weight, and then I turned to Aaron and I said, my scale does that all the time. But
My scale
that's
really
a Neil's.
honors me.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it in the rewrite.
Yeah.
Anyways, but I love that because I think, you know, especially when you look at, you know, Genesis 1 and everybody being created as a child of God in the image of God, like that's really what love does, is it sees them as who they actually are in the way that God sees them. With boundaries, however, boundaries, one, see you that way,
Yeah.
and that's good. You know, it's good to see yourself as a child of God and to know that, you know, it's important for you in your faith, but also it can be a way to dehumanize and justify, you know, isolation. And as soon as that comes into play, then that's where the unhealthy boundaries, or even like boundaries that are healthy but are like almost too much or unnecessary, like that's hard for you too. You know? That's not good for you either, because, you know, when you decide to, you know, write somebody off, that sits in your heart.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard.
Well, and interpersonally, like sometimes I think in families, so the temptation can be in families like you're related to this person who has maybe this lifestyle that you don't agree with, or like this you know, whatever, or this habit that you disagree with, or whatever. And sometimes I think people create boundaries because they're like, I don't want my kids to have to see XYZ. That can be healthy, but at the same time, that can also be unhealthy. Like let's play that out a little bit. I really want my kids to see some of those things while they're able to have a debrief with me about it.
Yeah.
You know?
We have our kids in public school,
Yeah.
and we don't, like, we've talked about it both ways. Like, we don't have a problem with anyone who homeschools.
Yeah.
Like, we understand that.
Yeah.
But
And
there
we
is,
would if we felt like we needed to.
yeah, and there's a part of us that we chose public school because there is like some people who, and we've experienced this maybe in a negative way to some extent, but we've gotten to talk to our kids about it, and I think that that's been a valuable thing. And I mean, Rachel and I were both in public school, and so like maybe you find yourself all your family was homeschooled, and that's what you know,
Yeah.
and that makes sense.
Yeah.
And if it also supports your beliefs and like what you believe about how to train your kids up, then do that. But I think we've chosen that
too. We also have a lot of families who do homeschool, but do it in such a way that allows their students to be around other people.
That's
and there's
super
there's
valuable.
great reasons and great, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't have any beef with people who decide to do that.
Yeah.
My only what I'm saying is, like, if my goal is to protect my kids from the world, it's like not letting your kids drive because you can drive them, right? But then suddenly they go to college and they have to, and they don't know how to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like
you're
not there to teach them.
You didn't get to help them when they were here.
And I would argue, Zach, I mean, I'm sure you saw it too. Ozark was a place where I saw that happen to people in other instances as well. Like,
you mean like they came to Ozark and they
had
were
been
not
sheltered away from everything, and then they came and they experienced some things that they hadn't had the opportunity to talk through with their parents.
Oh,
and Ozark is the thing that is kind of a, like, not misleading. It's like something that
it's like you put a lot of 18-year-olds together and things happen.
Yeah. So you like think that it's going to be one way.
Yeah.
Because it's a Christian college, so they're all like it's going to be safe and everything. But it's also just like the church.
Yeah.
It's a place where people have a general direction.
Yeah.
But it's still filled with people who do dumb things.
And not everybody who's there is there on their own choosing. Like that was my experience as well.
I saw some people who were in trouble with the law, and they were like, "You're going to Ozark."
Well, or like mom and dad were like, "If you will go to Ozark for a year, we will X, Y, Z."
Yeah.
And that's the only reason they're there.
Yeah. And so like I don't want to say that as a bash to Ozark. I hope you guys hear that.
No, that's not it at all.
Because I
think that's every Bible college.
Yeah.
And I think that's,
for the record, Johnson's the same.
I think that's parents doing the best thing they can that they know how to do.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe not the best they can, but the best they know.
And I loved my time at Ozark, but it was definitely like, if you chose trouble, you could find it.
Yeah.
And so that's just life.
Yeah.
If you choose trouble, you can find it. And in the church, like at Capital West, you can choose trouble and find it. And not that we're, starting that or peddling that. It's just something that comes with being human.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so
it's sinful.
I think the way that this comes back to navigating family complexity is sometimes we will leverage our kids as a way to not have to. Where it might be healthier for our kids occasionally in some instances where it's safe.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to go back there because safety does matter, right?
Yeah.
But in instances where it is safe, it might be healthier. Like, I'm kind of okay if my kids see someone fail and we can talk about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm kind of okay with that. And I'm also okay with my kids seeing me extend grace to someone that doesn't necessarily look like everybody they go to church with.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said the other day, I think yesterday, you said like pulling your hand back from or slapping your hand away from the burner. And that's a really good example for this, because you can watch your older brother burn the junk out of his hand.
Yeah.
And maybe not do it.
Yeah.
But if you have never seen your brother, or maybe you're an only child, and you're the one, or you're the older brother,
or you're the younger brother, and your older brother was smart and didn't do it.
Yeah, but you didn't know. Yeah, so you didn't get a chance to
that was me. That was me.
To like watch that
That's
third
how you
person.
Lost that though?
Yeah, that's how I.
Sorry, Joey, man.
So true.
Yeah, but anyway. if you had the chance to watch it, there is a chance that you would not have to go through that experience.
Yeah,
and I think that's a real thing. That it's not like you have to experience everything to learn from other people's mistakes. And I know Rachel, she's talked about this. She was like, I watched my brother get in trouble a bunch, and so I was not in trouble as much as he was. So, but you have to watch it in the right way, I think, because if you watch it, you could also be like, well, I'm gonna go touch the burner. Yeah, and that could also be bad.
Yeah. Well, and I think too, like,
but discussions and debrief is really important there.
Yeah, I think everybody's going to make mistakes. Mm-hmm. I think that's sometimes one of the struggle too, is like, we've talked about this a bunch of times, and I think it's also our value of grace, of your next step matters more than your last, because we, like, sometimes I think we have like this goal to set up boundaries so that nothing goes wrong. Yeah. And I think that's almost like makes it harder on yourself because, you know, it's like it's the same thing with your kids. Like your kids are going to fail whether they're in public school or not.
Yeah.
You know, because things happen.
Yeah.
Like, that's
It's
just
important
life.
that they do too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
It is.
Yeah.
Especially in your home where you can come up
Yeah.
alongside
And
them.
you can
Yeah.
learn and grow together and
show them what grace looks like.
Exactly.
And you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think all these things are hugely important. At the same time, like, take kids out of the equation because not everybody has them.
that would be me.
You know what I mean? But if love was never designed to be easy or comfortable,
Yeah.
like, I think
Yeah.
that that's a thing that people need to recognize too. And I think the overuse of boundaries is an attempt to make love easy and comfortable.
Yeah.
And so, like, but sometimes love means doing uncomfortable things. Like, that's just facts.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
love is challenging. Sometimes love means navigating complexity. So, like,
Yeah.
that's just what it means,
Mhm.
you know? And so if you are unwilling to do that, then if you're unwilling to do that as an extension of your love for Christ and bring light with you into those places, then who are the people who are? And that should be concerning. You know what I mean? Like, that's concerning to me.
Yeah. That's your beef with the boundaries.
That's my beef.
Yeah.
Like if I'm just letting people who don't share my values be the only people who love somebody,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we doing?
I'm
Yeah.
off mission at that point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For
Yeah.
the sake of remaining comfortable.
Yeah. And the church is messy. And so I don't think that we can make it
Yeah.
unmessy.
Yeah.
But when we like try to exist in the mess and bear with one
Yeah.
another in the mess, I think that's where we get a lot of forward movement
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and just like genuine care. But like if you come into church thinking that it's going to be like the easiest thing you've ever done,
I mean, even
Then
in church,
surprise.
yeah.
Yeah. Even in church, it gets messy.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because there are people here.
And sometimes especially because we try to tie the string to a relationship and let it exist past the doors.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I think that gets hard because you get a phone call from somebody who
Yeah.
you may be just acquaintances with, but they need something. And so you try to
Yeah.
help that out.
And again, some boundaries are helpful. Some boundaries are healthy. I'm not saying all boundaries are bad. I'm just saying that the overuse, like anything else, the overuse of them,
yeah.
it becomes a really negative thing, and maybe more negative for you than what you actually even realize. You know, and so rather than put a boundary around every complexity, let's learn how to navigate it. And so we were looking at Romans chapter 12, right? And just this idea of like loving deeply as people who are transformed by God, as people who have had a renewed mind, as people who are in accordance with his will. Like, let's learn how to love well. Let's assign the proper weight. Let's actually plan. Let's plan like how we're going to have some interactions and how, you know, how we're going to bring the light with us into these things. Like, let's think about these things. So that when we're entering into a complex situation that we know is going to be complex, we're ready for it.
Yeah.
And man, how much more powerful is that? And then you're able to set like healthy boundaries.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like you're able to then reprioritize your boundaries. Like, I'm going to go and I'm going to have conversation, but if the conversation moves in this direction and things aren't going well and I'm not actually able to provide any honor, and if there's, you know, whatever, then it probably is time for me to, you know,
Having a springboard as well. Like if I do have a boundary that I've set that I'm like, man, I'm feeling like I need to like do this thing, even though I've set this boundary, I can talk to my wife. And so like maybe like Joey, you probably have someone that you can be like, man, I set this boundary, but I think I need to break it. Like, do you think this is a reasonable thing to do? And you can ask someone that. And I think that that's a way to keep yourself open and flexible in the midst of your boundaries too.
Yeah.
Because you can always make the decision to change.
Especially if it's grace. You know what I mean? Especially if breaking that boundary is grace. Like, grace is always a good idea.
Well, and what's the boundary? So the boundary is I don't want to have this conversation. So if they're there, I'm not going to go. Or your boundary could be I don't want to have this conversation. And so whenever the conversation comes up, it could be, hey, you know what? I really wanted to see you, but this is a conversation I really didn't want to have. Can we talk about something else?
Yeah.
That's still a boundary.
Yeah. And that, when you say it like that, I feel like it is way less scary than if you think, what if they bring it up?
Yeah.
But if you think, if they bring it up, I'm going to say this, then that's...
I really wanted to see you. I wanted to spend time with you. I'd love to talk about anything else.
anything else.
anything else, and that might escalate.
It might.
They might not like that.
But don't punish yourself on the front end of it
Yeah.
without even knowing what they might not even bring it up either.
Yeah.
In that scenario.
Yeah. Or I'm just not in a place to talk about that today.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like it can be as easy as that. That's still a boundary.
That's hard with family because I think we've been talking about like when you go to your Christmas afternoon or dinner or whatever and they do bring it up, it's hard to get out of those things.
Yeah.
If it's like, man, I just want to be here so bad, but I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah.
Like that's a tough place to be in.
Please let me talk about anything else right now.
But maybe they would respect you saying that. And if they don't, then
you know.
Maybe that tells you, more things.
Yeah.
So, but
yeah, I'm just
hard,
so that's
man.
what I'm throwing out there.
That's and we can also acknowledge that's scary.
Yeah.
Like
It takes a level of boldness.
Yeah,
but that's the mess we're talking about too.
But following
Yeah.
Christ also takes a level of boldness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it takes a measure of boldness.
So
Mike Knott said something.
He said Glutentag, which
Ooh,
I think it has to do with bread.
I love it.
and
Glutentag. Yeah, that's great.
amen. You know what? Amen to that.
He's talking about Christmas
no,
dinner.
he wants to play a game. It's gluten tag.
Oh,
All right, you're it.
that's the gluten-free people.
Yeah. Speaking of Mike Knotts, I love you, man, but it probably is time for us to wrap up today and move
So
on to
true.
move on
We
to
gotta
staff.
go.
There is a rewind.
I have to go clean up.
You have to
from
go
our
clean
Christmas
up?
Yeah.
party.
This has been a really good conversation.
I did a lot.
Yeah.
this is one that I feel like people would benefit from.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
yes.
What's he say there?
Croissant for breakfast.
Yeah, I told you it was
love
gluten tag.
Love it. So yeah, man. Still need to send me some of those, Mike. Come on.
All right.
Cool.
All right.
Have a
Talk to y'all
good
later.
day, guys.